Oh boy. Okay, so as you can see, woman found melted into couch, murder charges for parents thrown out. Right. Okay. We're gonna watch a quick video, and then I'm gonna talk about it.
We begin with a case that has been hard for even the most seasoned investigators to forget: the death of Lacey Fletcher. Last January, what was left of her rotting 100-pound body, investigators say was
Oh my goodness.
disabled, and her
Okay.
parents, according to police, just left her there for years until she died. WBRZ chief investigative reporter Chris Nakamoto has been following the investigation from the very beginning. He joins us with an update. So tonight is Chris.
What is the fascination with that nasty ass couch, by the way? Oh, excuse me. Oh, even I'm getting choked up. No, really. Vaping.
Chris Nakamoto, investigative reporter from WBRZ TV in Baton Rouge. Chris, you and I talked about this very disturbing case several months ago involving Lacey Fletcher, the 36-year-old who died in her parents' house. For those who don't know the past history, first tell us how she was found in her parents' house, and then we'll get to the latest news.
It was just an extraordinary situation. Paramedics showed up at her house last January, and they found her literally melted into the couch, covered in feces, looked like her hair hadn't been brushed for years, used to the sofa in what the coroner estimates her, who had not gotten to work. Meanwhile, they had and going, living normal sofa. This is her neglected. The coroner's office hair hadn't been brushed for years. Totally neglected. The coroner's office lives, going to work. Meanwhile, they have their daughter who had not gotten up from the sofa in what the coroner estimates was possibly years.
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to. You could look it up for yourself, but it's pretty nasty. No one needs to see that.
And what kind of illness did she have that they left her on that sofa without attending to
Illness. Illness. Yeah. Okay.
her?
She had a condition called Asperger's
All right. Hold on. Hold on. Let me.
syndrome, and so essentially it was just kind of a
Yes. Asperger's. Not Asperger's. Not the South Park episode with the Aspergers. Asperger's
situation.
syndrome. Now, I am. Well, I know all about it. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome in the 6th grade. I get really this is what really pisses me off. This is what really gets my goat. I don't know why why all these people love to say that all these loonies have Asperger syndrome. This woman, Adam Lanza, any lunatic has Asperger syndrome. Asperger syndrome is a very, 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 very minor case of autism. Very. It doesn't make me piss and shit on a couch until I fuse to it. No, what really is the problem here? Murder charges for parents of woman found rotting on couch thrown out. Case stems from January 2022. What the problem here is, because I'm just going to go ahead and stop here. Actually, right now you're getting Probably my Asperger's. Asperger's is a little anxiety problems, a little nervousness. You know, when you come across someone with autism, full-blown autism, they don't talk. They might wince if you go try to touch them. I love making friends. I love but if something screws up with my brain, I don't like to do anything. For years, my mother tried with me. I've been sent to hospitals 3 times. I do not know what is wrong with this country, but it is not the parents' fault. It's our fault. You don't want to get help? Fine. I was blessed to have my mother kick my ass to go see doctors. I gave my mother a hard time for years. It causes minor. It causes with Asperger's. It usually comes with anxiety. But I didn't start feeling better until I got my ass held. All I wanted to do was stay home and play video games all day. It doesn't make me go out and do what Adam Lanza did. It doesn't make me want to stay on the couch for 12 years and use it as my own personal bathroom. Did any of these lawyers or cops bother to ask the parents? You know, probably not, because our country just doesn't. I don't know if they just don't give a damn anymore. The second time I went inpatient, they had to hold me down and give me a PRN in the ass. Now, it's illegal to strap someone to the bed. Do you want these people getting up running amok? If I wasn't on medication, I would have no life. How things are set up in this country now, no more 5150. Not even a mile away from where Sandy Hook was a mental institution called Fairfield State Hospital. It was called Fairfield State Hospital because of the county of Connecticut it was in. Fairfield County. In the very early 90s, it was decided it was no longer needed, and they ceased. Many mental health patients had to leave. You don't understand, when you are getting rid of mental health services, just like my mother said, chop down a tree, you'll have a bear in your backyard. Get rid of mental health, you'll have a bear in your backyard. These parents were probably told, she is of age, you can't do anything about it. And that's the sad part. No one could do anything about it. She made her couch, and she slept in it. Wasn't the parents' fault. It wasn't the parents' fault. If she had Asperger's, she didn't want help. I have Asperger's. I can give you, if you want, I'll give you proof. District attorney, I have Asperger's. I don't piss and shit on the couch for 12 years. There's also thoughts that she might have had locked-in syndrome. Locked-in syndrome, the only thing you can do is blink your eyes. You can't have food in your stomach. You can't inhale foam. You can barely breathe. People with locked-in syndrome get catheters to the stomach and get a slurry of food by a caregiver. They said she had a sandwich that day. She didn't have lock-in syndrome. She was probably a little brat. I say that because I was very bad. I don't want medicine. I don't need medicine. But when I finally realized I don't want to live my life like this, got off my ass and went to get medication. I'm sorry. I'm so mad because this is our country. This is our world. I bet the parents tried the hardest. They probably said, "Look, my daughter, can we please?" No, it's her right to, if she wants to get help, she can go and get it. The parents finally probably just got fed up. All I am, it's not neglect. As soon as you turn 18, your parents aren't legally made to wipe your ass anymore. No pun intended. But the mother did for a while. Oh, she helped her daughter. But if she truly had Asperger's, maybe she kicked the mother out. Maybe it's. How I'm acting right now, that's Asperger's. But I don't go and beat the crap out of anyone. I don't hurt 20 children. I don't void my bowels on a couch for 12 years. I push people away when I'm not on medication. And even when I wasn't on medication, I'd love to have a good time. Yes, I'd like to play games a lot more. But what kind of life is that? Please, please, these parents didn't do anything wrong. It's this young woman. Unless there was something much worse than Asperger's, it was this woman. She could have gotten up from that couch anytime she wanted. She could have asked for help, but she didn't. It's not the parents' fault. Change your mental health. Please, United States. Please, America. Change mental health. Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Thank you for watching.